Hey guys, welcome back. So just another quick video here. I just made a video before this one explaining how to spot the Bitcoin top when we are close to the top or when we are at the top by looking exclusively at the technicals, by looking only at chart patterns. So this is a video for clues to look for regarding the fundamentals, not the technicals. Before I start, I showed this in my previous video explaining the technicals of any market top. And I said we could perfectly be only here halfway, so I have no idea. It's very hard to tell right now. So until I don't see clues of a technical top, I'm going to continue to assume continuation, and this can continue for, I don't even know for how long. It could also pop next week, so I have no idea when, but I don't know exactly where we are in the bubble. But I showed before the red flags to look for on the technicals, and now I want to show the red flags to look for in the fundamentals, and I can start to see a few. Actually, this video that I just posted explaining the, you know, how and why tops form in the technicals, and I saw a comment from a viewer here. I just highlighted this part of the comment saying, I am now confident that BTC will reach anywhere between 100,000 and 1 million. So when you start to see this type of comments, that's a very red flag, because the technicals show that we are already in bubble mode. So and again, it could be only in the middle of the bubble, but we're going already very parabolic. So when you see these types of comments, people hyping it more and more. For example, I saw another video yesterday here by the crypto investor. This has nothing to do with me agreeing or disagreeing with the video. Like, I mean, it's not like I agree or disagree. I don't really even care about this. But if you go only and read through the comments, people saying, bro, Bitcoin is undervalued, because basically he's saying that Bitcoin is in a bubble. You can see the title, the most euphoric bubble of all time. And people is like, bro, Bitcoin is undervalued. But they don't give you any fundamental reason for it. They just, you know, it's only from the hype. When you see people that says Bitcoin is already valued $1 million and stuff like that, but they don't give fundamental reasons, this is a very strong red flag that we are completely in bubble mode. For example, when you see news like the one we saw recently, Jamie Dimon saying that Bitcoin is the new gold, like you see the mainstream media pumping it. They want to pump it and hype it so that people will buy it and pump the price up so that they can dump it soon. So when you see the mainstream media talking trash about any asset, for example, a month ago, or 2 months ago, when Jamie Dimon was saying Bitcoin is fraud, and then we had the Chinese ban, that was an obvious coordinated news to dump the price, right? To create fear in the space. Why? Because the big institutions, the ones with big money, they wanted the price to go down so that they could buy it cheap. Now, when they are talking good stuff about it, when they are, you can see they want to pump the price, is because their intention is that they want to dump it, because they bought it here. If they bought it already for 3,000, you know, they bought a lot at 3,000. It means they're not going to be buying on the highs here. Why would they be saying, oh, Bitcoin is the new gold? Like, you know, they're not buying here. They bought already here. If they're pumping it at these levels, it means they want to load, you know, distribute it to the public soon. They want to pump the price as much as they can. And their tools to do that is using the mainstream media and the fake news. So when you see big institutions, they already bought it very cheap. When you see them at these very high levels trying to pump it more, it means they want to sell it to the public as soon as it goes higher. But again, it can go much higher. And until, so long as this continues to go higher, you need to assume continuation. You don't want to sell just yet, just because you see Jamie Dimon saying, good news about Bitcoin. You just have to take that as a red flag and as a clue that we are in bubble mode, but we could still be in the middle of the bubble, not even close to the top. Or maybe we are close to the top, I don't know, but you have to combine the fundamentals that you see, the red flags, with the chart patterns that I explained in my previous video. What else do we have? Another bank saying that Bitcoin is going to go up to 60,000 before crashing to 1,000. Another big bank said that about Bitcoin. So you can see the media is trying to hype it and trying to pump the price. They want the people to continue to buy like crazy so that they can sell it later for more expensive. So these are a few red flags that you can look at the fundamentals. Another thing, when you see people saying Bitcoin cannot be in a bubble, and the reasons they give is because the Bitcoin market cap, what is it? The Bitcoin market cap, it's only 270 billion, when the market cap for stocks or for gold or for whatever fiat investments, it's in the trillions. So they said Bitcoin cannot be in a bubble because the market cap is so small. There's other assets with much bigger market cap in the trillions, like, gold, stocks, bonds, whatever. So until Bitcoin is in the trillions, which means until all that money from regular fiat investments, until all that money or half of that money comes into crypto, and when Bitcoin is in the trillions, then we can call it a bubble. That's the explanation they say. And another thing they say is Bitcoin is still not mainstream, like no one knows about cryptocurrency yet, therefore it cannot be a bubble, because until this doesn't go mainstream and the average person invests in Bitcoin, we will not be at the top of the bubble. Well, that's I find it so stupid, that argument, because Bitcoin in 2013, where do we have the chart here? Bitcoin in 2013, the market cap for Bitcoin was hundreds of times smaller than now, and a lot less people knew about Bitcoin here than the people today. A lot less people knew about Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies here. The market cap was a lot smaller, and still we had a bubble form, crash, and a bear market, 2 years of bear market correcting 80 or 90% of its value. So that's just not we still have bubbles. It doesn't matter how big or small the market cap is. What matters is how parabolic and how fast it grows in a short period of time. And that's going to provoke and cause a pop and a bear market, period. I mean, I hate the fiat system as much as anyone else. I have the need to, this for me, it's a need. It's not that I like it or not. It's not even that I don't like it. It's that I really need to exit the banking system. I can't wait to shut down all my bank accounts and rely only on crypto. I'm dying to do that, but I can't. Reality is you cannot. The current fiat system, as corrupted as it is and as shit as it is, it's not going anywhere. We are going to have, I mean, by probability, of course, nothing is impossible, but by probability, we are going to see a crash and a bear market in cryptocurrencies before the fiat system collapses, if it even collapses in our lifetimes, right? So I know it's shit, I know it's corrupted, I know it doesn't work, but it can keep going for years because, as I always say, you need to follow trends and assume continuation. So until it doesn't collapse, you cannot call the top for that either, you know what I mean? For the fiat system. It just doesn't make sense. People, the average person, they don't even question about leaving the banking system or leaving the government system. People, the normal people in the street, 90% of people, they are happy paying their taxes, and even if they are not happy because they know it's very expensive, and it's not fair, they will complain, but they will do nothing about it because they don't even question about having an alternative, and they're not gonna even bother learning how to how to download a Bitcoin wallet or a crypto wallet. They're just not gonna do that. People are lazy. People still believes that 90% of the normal people, they still believe the police is here to protect them. They're not gonna change their minds in the next decade. I mean, I find it very, very unlikely. It might happen one day. I hope it was gonna happen tomorrow. I would be the happiest person in earth, but I just don't see it coming anytime soon. So I think it's very, very probable that we're going to see, this can continue to go higher. I don't know the top, but very likely we're going to have a bubble burst and a long bear market, or some sort of bear market, you know, before cryptos go mainstream, before the fiat system disappears, and before governments disappear and all that. You know, I just don't see that system dying anytime soon, and I just don't see, I mean, crypto is helping, making people realize about all this, but it's not like it's gonna happen now, you know, from here going to the moon. No, I don't think cryptos are gonna kill the fiat system anytime soon. I wish it would happen. I don't see it coming, and I don't see cryptos taking over, or, you know, going mainstream or anything like that. So I hope this video is clear, guys. Thanks for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye.